Alright guys, here's my mocked up corner. I have it laid down so it can dry, but it's gonna stand like that once it's dried. I used 2x4s. I didn't use the screws for it because I didn't have any on hand, so I just used regular drywall screws because this is just a mock-up. It's just a test. But you see that corner there with thinset? You see all this bleed out here? If that was thinset, you would have had to red guard this, waterproof it, because like I said in my previous video, thinset is not a waterproof material. Unfortunately, it's a porous material. It sucks up water. It's just not waterproof. So this is the way, if I was using these boards, this is the way I would do it. I would use their own silicone, and this is how I installed it. That corner, I used my V-notch 3-inch 1/8 V-notch trowel. It's a regular plastic trowel that you get, and a plastic flat trowel. I do have a corner tool. I would have used the corner tool, but I don't want to be digging in my truck right now. But that's how I would do it. That's exactly how I would do it. Why? Because not only does it reinforce this corner here, there is no need to waterproof the thinset because the silicone is already waterproof. As you can see, it says so right there. So I would do it that way with its own banding. This is Everbilt banding. It's a really nice thick membrane. You cannot break this. I have tried, and you can't break it. Okay, so this is not cheap stuff. Yes, it is inexpensive. It's an inexpensive material. Not material, it's an inexpensive product, but it's not cheap at all. People have this common misconception that cheap or inexpensive means cheap. No, cheap is cheap, inexpensive is inexpensive. It doesn't mean cheap. It just means that they're not gouging you. So we are going to let this sit here and dry. I just completed it, so it's drying right now. As you can see, it is still wet. And let me just wipe this here. By the way, these wipes are the crocodile wipes, best wipes on the market. If you want to get some, you can get them at the Orange Box store. I think I paid $20 for that container. But yeah, this is how I would build that corner, or put the banding around all the changes of plane. Obviously, if this was a mortar, not a mortar bed, if this was its pan, I would run the corners, the inside corners on all corners, and the outside corners on the curbs, just so we can, you know, watertight and reinforce all the joints. And of course, our test here, leaving it there in the corner. But there you go. That's today's video. See you guys on the next one.